Important note, this video is not financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decision. Past performance does not guarantee future results. Here's your market briefing from Rumour with AI. Ethereum's dormant giants have awakened, liquidating $27.4 million in profits after an 8-year silence. For wallets holding 37,602 ETH sold 33,623 coins at $1,560, capping gains well below the $150 million peak unrealized value. This massive exit signals shifting sentiment in digital assets as whales prioritize realized returns over speculative holding. Meanwhile, the energy sector is undergoing a strategic reversal. Equinor has abandoned its ambitious 10 to 12 gigawatt renewable target, while BP is raising its oil output goals. Major integrated oil firms are pivoting back to core hydrocarbon production, prioritizing immediate capital returns over pure green capacity expansion. This shift reflects a broader industry realization that high interest rates and volatile policy landscapes make long-term renewable investments less attractive than short-term oil profits. Consequently, Brent crude initially reacted to geopolitical easing, sliding to $72 per barrel as the Strait of Hormuz reopened following US-Iran ceasefire talks. The market is pricing out the war premium, but the structural pivot by giants like BP and Equinor suggests supply discipline will remain tight despite the temporary geopolitical calm. On the macro front, emerging markets are showing resilience. EY has revised India's GDP growth forecast for fiscal year 2027 to 6.6 to 6.8%. The projection cites easing energy prices as a primary driver for economic expansion, offering a counternarrative to global inflation concerns. As input costs stabilize, Indian industrial output and consumer spending are expected to accelerate, providing a stable anchor for Asian equity markets in the coming year. In related news, the healthcare sector faces internal ethical scrutiny. The AMA's Ethics Code Opinion 2.3.5 restricts solicitation, yet hospitals continue utilizing wealth screening practices to manage patient loads. A 2020 study reveals only 10% of professionals support this practice, raising serious fiduciary questions about patient care equity. This controversy highlights the growing tension between financial sustainability and ethical obligations in public health systems. Looking ahead to today's release, the economic calendar remains relatively quiet with no major high-impact data points scheduled in the next 36 hours. Traders are likely to focus on technical levels in crypto and oil markets rather than fundamental macro surprises. The absence of central bank speeches or employment data allows the current narrative of energy sector realignment and crypto whale movements to dominate price action without immediate disruption. That's your market briefing. Follow Rumour with AI for daily market intelligence.